Oh shit. TikTok. Let's see what's going on over here on TikTok. Let's YouTube it up. Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see. Okay, cool. What is up, everyone? I wanted to go live. Hi, Instagram. This is Church of Satin Says. TikTok. What is up, TikTok? Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. And I'm about to go live on For Real Magic. If I could get it up. Okay, so because I'm supposed to go live on each one, I'm like, you know what, we're gonna do this together. So hi guys, hi Tatiana. Hello. This is my first time actually going live on TikTok, so that's super exciting. Latrice, what is up? Okay, so Avenue, what is up? So my best friend hit me up today and was like, girl, which page is your real page? Because I got a fake page, I think, following me that, requested me, which is weird because we was already following each other. So I knew something was up. And I'm like, girl, that's a scam page. That's not me. So what happened is Instagram disabled my my real page because we were reporting the fake page, and instead of disabling the fake page, they disabled the real page because they mixed up the two. Instagram, somebody on Instagram is get it together. Get it together because I don't understand. So what is up, TikTok? So yeah, that's that. It is what it is. So we're on Church of Satin Says for the official Satin Says Instagram for now. Until my lawyers are actually going after Instagram and saying like, hey guys, like seriously? Not only that, but this scam page is actually still up, scamming people, trying to scam people, but a lot of people, most of my followers are already fully aware that it's a scam page, so they're not able to scam anybody. And I'm making sure that I let everybody know that Church of Satin Says is my only Instagram that I'm actually active on right now. That's the official Instagram for Satin Says. So, I mean, if you do not check and make sure that you're checking out on satinsays.com, and if you get scammed, that's on you, because I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that you do not get scammed on Instagram. You know that you can't buy any products or services on anywhere except satinsays.com. So why anybody would believe, the scammers, I don't know. But scammers gonna scam. It doesn't matter, what you do, where you are, there's always gonna be somebody trying to scam because they do not want to work a real job. They do not want to put the hard work in. So scamming is easier for them. So people scam all the time. It doesn't matter, what kind of scam they're doing. People literally been scamming since the beginning of time. Oh shit. So what we finna do is, hold on guys, it fell. What we finna do is have a chill chat on, I think Facebook just went out too. We're gonna have a chill chat on, all the outlets that I have, and also so that everybody is aware of, who I am, what I do, and what my real pages are. How do I, oh, there we go, Facebook. There we go, Facebook. We got it together. Well, we're trying to get it together. Let me put it over here. Okay, cool. We good. This phone acting a mess. No, go back. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, cool. Go back. Yeah, so now you guys will be able to know exactly who the real page is, because clearly scammers can't go live. But like I said, my lawyer is already going after Instagram. If we need to take legal action against Instagram, then we will. So for the people that aren't aware how that works, is you let them know that you have intent to sue, and give them a chance to fix it. And if they don't fix it, then you sue them, like through court and all of that. So they usually try to fix it or settle, if it's a settlement amount or whatever. At this point, I really don't care, because I'm always gonna be Gucci. You know, and some people might be like, oh, but you're already wealthy. Why would you need to sue them? I'm suing them because I own the trademark. I own, you know, the copyright for Satin Says. So when anybody utilizes my name in the username, or anybody utilizes my products or my content, I can sue anyone that tries to copy my content legally, because I paid a lot of money for that trademark. And I go all out for my people, for my tribe, for the sisterhood, for the brotherhood, my coven. Anybody that's with Satin Says, you know that I give my all to all of my people. Okay, so because of that, I have no problem suing Instagram. Motherfucker, I really need to get one of these stands. I got this up on a I got it on a box. Stay. Don't fucking move. Want to know something funny? So I did the 8 cleanse earlier today, and I put it on my TikTok. I think I put it on Church of Satin Says Instagram too. But anyways, I did the 8 cleanse, right? And I'm in my daughter's bathroom or whatever, and I'm like putting on a little bit of makeup. Da-da-da. Tell me why the lights start flickering. Flickering, I mean off, on. I look at the bulb. Bulb is fine, all the bulbs, you know. I'm like, listen. I get it, because I've been talking to the spirits. My mom is here. Mom, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, how you doing?
My mommy's here, and she's one of the most powerful spiritual root workers that I've ever met. And so we've been doing protection. We've been doing the hex on all the scammers and whatnot. So we've been offering to the spirits and doing our rituals. So we've been doing a lot of spiritual work in these past couple of days. So the spiritual energy right now is crazy in my house. Like crazy in my house. And literally, so when you get little things like that, little messages like that, it's like confirmation. Hey, we heard you. We're helping you. We're talking to you. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of people ask me for, like, if they buy my candles, you get any of my conjure candles, my spiritual candles, or any of my root work, what happens after? How do you know that it's working? Number one is you're going to get messages like that. You're going to get lights flickering. You're going to get spiritual animals like totem animals. So basically this witchy familiars. So like you might see a bee like 4 or 5 days in a row. If you have, you know, the Oshun candle, Oshun is for like self-love and attraction and riches and all of that. So you'll get little signs that it's working. Or some of you guys, you light my candle one day, the next day it's already worked. So you don't even need the sign. But just for the people that aren't familiar, because there's a lot of people that are new to witchcraft and spirituality and everything, and they don't understand how it works, or they don't know anything about root work, or they have this preconceived notion on what Satin Says is about, or what witchcraft is about, or root work and all of that, and they really don't have any clue. So my job and what I do is I help you unlearn the bullshit that you probably saw in movies or in an article or somebody done told you about witchcraft, because reality is people do witchcraft every day. Every day. Witchcraft is not something outside of what you're probably doing on the norm, okay? The problem is you do not know how to tap into this energy and make it work for you. But you're doing it every day. People that are superstitious, the little things that you guys are doing is witchcraft. That's witchcraft. When you are blowing out a candle and it's your birthday, witchcraft. You guys are doing rituals every day. You just do not notice it. You're not connecting the fact that it's witchcraft. And I'm here to tell you that that's what it is. Okay? So, you know, you guys could ask me any questions. Since I have a brand new Instagram now, I can actually answer all my DMs, because I had thousands of DMs on my old Instagram, but I had 17.5K followers. So just imagine. And I had a lot of people that would DM me that aren't necessarily following me. So I had so many DMs. It was disgusting. Like, disgusting. So I guess one of the flip sides, good part about having, you know, the new page Church of Satin Says is I'm able to talk to everybody. I'm able to contact everyone that DMs me, ask me questions, want to know what products to get for what thing. I have a lot of people asking me about Fertile Magic. So I'm definitely going to show you guys some of the products, what they do, so that you guys are, you know, get a little bit more familiar with Fertile Magic. Hello, TikTok. Okay, got a few people in TikTok. What is up? And I think this is my first time going live for Fertile too. So hi guys. All right, so the BBL body oil. The BBL oil. Everybody keeps asking me about this. I already have orders for it, and we just went live. We just launched fertilemagic.com. So that's really exciting because I'm like, okay, the girl's trying to get in naturally, because what I don't want is for my girls to think that they need to go to Miami and have some surgery to get the BBL, because there's natural elements. It's always, one thing about the human body is the human body is phenomenal. Okay? Phenomenal. I think we are conditioned to think that we need a pill or something synthetic or a chemical to change our body composition. And a lot of the times, y'all be changing the body composition for the worse. Because just think about the side effects that are in a lot of these. And don't get me wrong, I used to work for a pharmaceutical company. I am an actual scientist, yes, by degree. I have my undergrad is in biochem and my master's is in biochem. I worked as a scientist for many years. I worked in formulations. I worked in vaccines. Yes, I did. So I know a lot about how the chemical composition of these pharmaceuticals really do affect you. Now, before I say too much, because the biggest cult of it all, the biggest bullies of them all is the pharmaceutical company. So I'm not going to say too much. But what I will say is a lot of these medications are not really helping you. A lot of the times the medications are there to put a Band-Aid over it and treat a little bit of your symptoms so it's not bothering you every day. But the actual core of it, the actual purpose of why you have this ailment, they're not treating that. They're not trying to treat that because they're not going to make money off of that. If they cure your cancer, instead of giving you medication that keeps you living a little bit longer, you're not going to come back to them. They don't make as much money. That's just reality. But what I do love about learning about herbology and being more holistic is there's always a way to naturally heal yourself. I think the thing a lot of the times is, especially with Western medicine or just the Western people, the Western way of living, is that people want things quick. Everything is now. But a lot of the times with nature takes its time. Nature takes its time. Not all the time, because some things, you'll see, changes. But sometimes nature just takes its time because it doesn't need a rush. It doesn't need a rush. Time, is not of the essence with nature. And that's why I think a lot of people do not tap into herbology and tap into, herbalism and holistic living, because they're just like, is it going to work for me? It will. It will. I think a lot of you guys are toxic inside and need to freaking fix that. So as I was saying, the body can naturally heal itself. The body can do natural things if you know what to get to create that change. And that is why I say do not run to Miami. Do not run to, surgical doctors. If you want to change something with your body, come to Satin Says and we're going to get it together. If we're doing it with root work, we're doing it with products, whatever it is you need, that's what we're going to do. Because I walk the walk and talk the talk. I am living proof, and there's thousands of reviews that I have on satinsays.com and that will be on fertilemagic.com that prove that my magic works. My products work. I don't need to even sit here and promo it. You use it, you look at the reviews, and you'll see it for yourself. So the BBL oil has natural ingredients that really do plump up your backside. Literally 100% vegan, 100% natural, which I love about it. Also, there's a real cool plant, the arnica plant. So the arnica plant is a natural pain reliever. Again, most people that want to relieve pain, what do? They go to the doctor gives them some synthetic component. Usually they'll give, if it's like really bad pain, they'll give you what's that thing that they give you? Oxycodone or whatever that is. People be getting addicted and it changes their whole life. They just spiral out of control. May she rest in peace, I had an old friend that got addicted to it. And what the problem is, sometimes people get too addicted and then it won't work anymore. So then they go to actual hard drugs, and that's what happened to her, and she passed. Really quick. That switch was real quick. And she has kids and everything. So it's just horrible to see what happens to people when they get addicted to these medications. But if you went to Mother Earth now, you wouldn't have these problems. And the arnica plant is a natural pain reliever, because I always try the natural way. But sometimes, let's be real, you do need to have natural and maybe go to the doctor and do some Western medicine too, or ancient Chinese medicine. Ancient Chinese medicine is, right? They know. I don't vibe with China too much, because China ultimately trying to take over the world. But they know. They know, okay? And if you look into ancient Chinese history too, they was doing witchcraft too. Everybody was doing it. The Greeks,
many years.
The Egyptians, everybody. They tapped into this spiritual power. And what happened is when because America is one of the youngest countries, right? America is one of the youngest countries. Like, America might be the, status quo. Everybody wants to be like America, but America is very young, okay? There's many countries that are way older than America. And the reason, obviously, is because America was owned by the natives. Well, not owned by the natives. Nobody really owns anything. We live on Mother Earth for free. We live in the Matrix. But that's another story for another day. But basically, the natives were here, obviously, and then the Europeans decided to come down, and that's why we speak English. Because England, conquered. That's why we speak English. And obviously, they did what they did. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I am on Instagram. Instagram has their guidelines, so I'm not going to say too much there. When I get off of Instagram and I'm only on YouTube, we could talk candidly about all of this. All of it. But I'm just going to do my intro on my Instagrams right here. But Instagram, if you're on Instagram right now, guys, I'm going to be going off in a little bit. I suggest if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, TikTok, I'm going to stay on TikTok. But if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, definitely go to YouTube, Satin Says, SATINSAYS. I am on YouTube and I talk candidly. I talk openly. We talk about everything. People learn stuff. Learn a whole lot. Things that they never knew or things that they were, interested in but didn't know that it was a reality or it's a real thing. So we're going to be talking a little bit more candidly on YouTube. But YouTube people, since we're on Instagram too, just FYI, I'm not going to be getting too in-depth until I get off of Instagram. So hold your horses, all right? We gonna be chatting about everything. But yeah, so as America as a whole is a pretty young country. America as a whole is a very consumer-driven, capitalism-driven country. Let's be real though, money is power. So every country really runs on who has the most money. That's just reality. But the problem with America is they do not want you to tap into who you really are, what you can do. They want you to be robots. They want you, and that's why we go to school. The Western education system and the European education system or Chinese education system, totally different. We go to school and they teach us to be workers. They teach us to be robots. They teach us that there's only one way to be intelligent. And if you do not get good grades, then you're stupid. That's a lie. That's a lie. The college education system in America, the Europeans be laughing at us. Laughing at us. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, why are y'all so dumb? Why y'all so fat? They say this all the time. And I have a lot of European friends. I have a lot of European people that are in the sisterhood, in the coven, in my tribe. I literally ship to Europe all of the time. Shout out to everybody in Canada. Shout out to everybody in the Netherlands, France, Italy, everyone that follows me, everyone that's in the tribe. I love you guys. But reality is, in the Western education system, they want you to basically be a robot to work for somebody else and make somebody else some money. And I'll be real, you can still make a lot of money working for somebody else. That's not a problem. And not everybody needs to be, and this is what I can't stand, because this whole big thing is, I'm going to start a business with that, I'm going to start a business with that. Not everybody needs to be a business owner. Somebody still needs to work, somebody still needs to be our doctor. Somebody still needs to be our lawyer. Somebody still needs to be our nurse. Somebody still needs to take our order at McDonald's or, Chipotle. Everybody can't be all in a business. We still need to be a society at the end of the day. But Western society education basically says, babe, so what you're going to do is, work for somebody else. So they teach you, and this is why a lot of people fail. I think, honestly, this is why a lot of people fail in life. Because they are brought up and nobody's teaching them the right way and unlearning all this BS that we're taught since we're kids, that unless you do well in school, you're not going to be good in life. A lot of the millionaires today don't even have a high school education. They definitely don't have a college education. And don't get me wrong. First of all, clearly, I just told you all the degrees I have. I spent a lot of time in school. I have a lot of degrees. But I didn't really need any of them to become a millionaire, to be honest. I didn't become a millionaire until I opened up my businesses. So that just shows you proof. Now, when I was working in the pharmaceutical companies, granted, I was still making six figures. And I'm not saying this to boast. I don't need to boast. I don't need to boast. I want to be inspiration, if anything. But what I'm saying is, I do not want people to feel like they're not successful because the Western society tells them that you need to live a certain way, you need to do a certain thing to be successful or to be smart. You do not need to be good in school or to have all these educational, accolades to be smart. Some of the smartest people I know don't really care about school, weren't good at school, but they're wealthy. They're very intellectual, smarter than anybody that I know with a degree. And that's just true, because degree don't be teaching you street smarts. They be having degrees and be dumb as hell outside of whatever it is that they studied. They can have a psychology degree and still they getting scammed on Instagram. How you getting scammed by a scammer on Instagram and you got a master's degree? You couldn't tell that was a scammer? I don't understand. But bottom line is that society today doesn't want you to think. They expect you not to think. They expect you to just be like, you know what? This is my view of this. This is my view of that. This is what I do. No. A lot of us don't even know who we are. You don't know what you want. You don't know who you are. You don't know anything because everything is taught to us. Everything is fed to us. Everything is programmed into us. When you're small, they tell you that you have to believe this. You have to believe that. Morals are taught. All of these things are taught. All of these things. Your name was given to you and it follows you for the rest of your life, but you didn't even have that choice. Your name was given to you by your parents. It does not signify who you are at all. It doesn't. Hi, my name is Satin Sanchez. My dad decided for my name to be Satin. Okay? That does not mean anything to who I am. That it does not signify, or it's not an example of anything of who I am. And I say that because I think majority of people that come to, like, they're new to witchcraft and they're new to spirituality, they are so lost. So lost. Why? Because they're starting to get in that shift of, I'm trying to figure out who I am. I'm realizing that my whole life is based on what someone told me I was. What someone expected of me. That's reality. Most of us are living an expectation of us, but not us. It's the truth. My mom wanted me to be this. My dad wanted me to be that. My boyfriend wanted me to do this and da 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 da. And when I touched on the fact that success looks like XYZ based on what you were programmed, because when you look in magazines, or you look on Instagram, you look on, social media, you look on YouTube, you look at on television, we are fed to think that success means you have the cars, a mansion, multi-million dollars in your bank account. Baby, that is someone else's view of success. Your view of success might be something totally different. And success is not tied to a dollar amount. It's not. Happiness can't be tied to a dollar amount. So success can't be. Now, don't get me wrong now. Having more money is a little bit easier. I said that on my last YouTube. Having a little money a little bit easier, but it's not going to buy you happiness. It's going to buy you a little bit. But it's not going to be long living. It's not going to be long lasting. And like I said, you need to find out what you really like, what your purpose is, what you're here for, what your gifts are, what your intelligence is. Because not everybody's meant to be one way. Just like not everybody learns one way. Some people have a photographic memory. You can show them something and 2 years later, they'll remember exactly what that was. Every single aspect to the last detail. Y'all smart with y'all photographic memories. Y'all smart. But y'all probably went to school and did horrible. A lot of the times, people that are auditory, they need to hear it. Everything that they hear, they remember exactly what you said. They might not remember what they saw, but they remember what they heard. They definitely didn't do good in school.
They didn't.
They did. Because the teacher only has a certain amount of time to tell you certain things. The rest of the stuff, you basically have to teach yourself. Because you're auditory. You only remember what she said. Mom, don't touch the table. Sorry, guys. I told you this is not on my mom messing up my little live, child.
Never.
Well, you can't touch the table, man. You touch the table, it moves.
I just lift up.
You just what?
Lift up. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't do that. What is
sorry,
this?
Everyone.
Oh, my mommy says sorry. My mommy says sorry. It's okay. We still vibing. But real quick, let me tell you a little bit about Fertile Magic, and then we're gonna go on YouTube exclusively, guys. I'll try to answer some of you guys' questions too. And two, I want to also let you guys know that, because a lot of people ask me, like, where do I go to give offerings? What do I do? Like, what is my basic introduction into spirituality 101? Go to the beach. Go to the beach. People probably think that they like the beach because it's cool, it's sunny, all the sand, I want to get in the water. You like the beach because that's the most spiritual place. That's why you like the beach. You just don't notice it. Mm-hmm. We're all spiritual beings, by the way. So when people tell me I don't like witchcraft, I don't like spirituality, you're full of it. You're not human. You're not human. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? The beach is the most spiritual place that you will ever be in. I don't even care if you go to the vortexes, and there's a few vortexes. I know on our last retreat, our last Satin Says retreat, we went to, oh my God, we're coming up on a year. Could y'all believe? For everybody that went on my last Satin Says retreat, guys, it's about to be a year since we went. We went to the vortexes in Arizona, in Sedona, Arizona, which, don't get me wrong, Sedona, Arizona is beautiful. Arizona is racist. As a whole, Arizona is racist. We had a horrible time. But the vortexes is beautiful. The energy there is great. But nothing is more powerful than going to the beach. The beach is the biggest graveyard. It has the most spiritual energy. If you are of color, your ancestors were buried there. Your ancestors were buried there. Their spirits are there. If you have any of my Orisha candles, baby, go to the beach. If you have Oya, if you have Yamaya, who is the mermaid, and that's my mother, that's my head Ori. If you have Oshun, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the 21 divisions in my next live. That's not going to be for today. 21 divisions is Dominican voodoo. I was born connected to 21 divisions, into voodoo and all of that. So I didn't really have a choice, because people always ask me that. I didn't really have a choice. I was born into this. I noticed my power when I was about 6 or 7. I told my mom that I was having these premonitions. She helped me stop them because I was 6. She helped me stop them. They stopped for a few years, and they came back when I was 18. And they've never stopped since then. And then, I started actually working on my spiritual power and really started getting deeper into my spirituality. When I was like 12, 13, I started like creating my spells and things like that. But my mom felt like I wasn't ready. And so she only like showed me like the little white light stuff, little surface level magic. But 18, 19 is when I started to really get deep into it. And my mom like really like led me the right way. And then my power literally just went through the roof, and here we are today. I am the money magic queen of conjure. Nobody's money magic hits like mine. And you can ask anybody in my tribe. If you have my Saint Expedite candle, my money drawing candle, my money urban root kit gree bag, we can talk about that on another live too, because I'll go all day talking about that New Orleans voodoo. But if you have any of my money magic, candles, root work, any of that, don't it hit. Nobody else products work like mine. Nobody else does. Like when it comes to money magic and money energy, part of the reason why I am a millionaire today literally is my money magic candles, in addition to my root work. But my candles, no joke. Okay. But okay, let's hit a little bit of the Fertile Magic products. So people always ask me like, how your face so clear? I didn't always have a clear face. I had the worst acne in the world. I didn't have a clear freaking part of my face. I don't even have pictures of it because I didn't like to take pictures. I got not one picture. Not one. So you can't see before and after because I wasn't showing myself. It was bad. So years ago, I formulated like a system with my face wash. Anybody use my face wash? Please tell them in the comments. My face wash is no joke. Okay? If you have acne, if you have, you know, discoloration, or if you just have bumps or like large pores or anything like that, literally the next day, you're going to notice how it's clearing up, more clear. The next day. The next day. Ain't nobody got anything out here that hits like mine. Nobody. But that's the face toner, so that you use that after the face wash. The face wash first, then the face toner, then the face moisturizer. Where's my moisturizer? This is the face moisturizer, everyone. So that's the face moisturizer. I already told you guys about the BBL oil, which, yes, I think I showed, well, I showed the BBL cream, how you put the BBL cream on. You know, you just, you know, you take a shower, whatever, and you rub it on your butt. This is going to be the same thing for the oil. I definitely made a post about it, but I'll check just in case I didn't. I'll post it up. And then we have the deodorant, baby, especially if you have sensitive skin, you definitely need some vegan and all natural deodorant. The problem with store-bought deodorant is that it causes cancer, baby. It's a carcinogen. It even says it on there. You guys just don't know what's in it. And it's a problem if you don't know what's in the stuff that you put on your body. It's a problem if you don't know that store-bought products have aluminum, deodorant has aluminum in it. Did you know that? If you didn't know, now you know. And you can't act like you didn't know. That's why a lot of people have discoloration in their underarm. That discoloration is not just your hair or anything like that. That's the aluminum, baby. That's that chemical that you're putting on your underarm. And that's why you got to keep putting it on. One thing about my deodorant is it's vegan. It's all natural. You know every single ingredient. It's only 3 ingredients. And it's totally easy to read and easy to know what it is. But also, you only need to put it on once. You put it on in the morning, and you're good for the rest of the day. You could sweat like crazy. Just like my Yoni scrub. You can put the Yoni scrub on, and you still smelling and tasting amazing, period, for the whole day. And you can sweat. You can do whatever you want. Another thing, for people that have insomnia, the Fertile Magic Calming Body Spray is made with natural lavender. Okay? Yes, get into it. Get into it. So I spray this too for my sons, like to get them to like settle down because they're crazy. They're out of their mind. And I like go to sleep. Go to sleep. So now like they love it. Like it's like a ritual for them. Like they take their shower. We spray that on them. I also spray it on their bed. It helps them go to sleep. It helps them relax. It's the same thing for adults. Listen, spray it on your pillow. You can spray it on yourself. It's good, you know, to use on your skin. It's perfectly fine. It's totally vegan, like I said. And you'll smell the lavender. This is not fragrance. I do not put fragrance in it. That is actually the natural lavender that's in it that you're smelling. And like I said, you're not going to get anything like that out here. It's kind of like similar to like melatonin. And this is the face wash. We now have it in jumbo. So everybody that's been in the Satin Says tribe, they already are familiar with my face wash. They already know how it works amazing. But now we have it in jumbo. We've never had it in jumbo, but Fertile Magic has it in jumbo. So you're gonna notice the changes literally in the next day, but I recommend you use it every single day. Also, swanbynature.com, which is my daughter's, hold on, sorry, I think that's TikTok. Sorry guys, it was on, it was paused and I don't really know why. But the swanbynature.com is my daughter's, and she literally is the makeup connoisseur, okay? And she loves crystals and things like that. And my daughter deals with like clinical depression and things like that. So she and anxiety, and I obviously have to deal with epilepsy from what happened, you know, to me when I was in ICU last year. I don't know if TikTok, you don't know about it. So hello, yes, I literally came back from the dead last year. I was in ICU, I died, they brought me back, here I am, yay. But now I have seizures, and so I have to do a lot of different things naturally, because it's a neurological thing and it's really hard to change your brain. I have to deal with this pretty much for the rest of my life, and so I do as much as I can naturally, but I still have to take medications to keep it at bay. And so I use a lot of crystal healing and a lot of crystal things to keep me balanced so that I can't like really be stressed. I can't really do too much of anything because it triggers my seizures. And I can't go on, like, if there's a lot of like strobe things, like it'll trigger the seizures. So there's just a lot of shit I can't do, girl. So I literally try to make sure that I'm doing my crystal healing at least like once a day, and my daughter does it too. So if you suffer from depression, even insomnia, if you suffer from anything like that, like it's really important for you to do things that are going to keep you calm and like prevent negative energy, because it's going to trigger, you know, your depression. It's going to trigger, if you're epileptic, it's going to trigger your epilepsy. It's going to really like change your life. So it's important to ensure that your chakras are balanced and that you have that healing energy and that positive energy around you. And that is what Swan by Nature really is about. And what I love about her website too is like she has the dream catchers, and then she has the crystal like necklaces, the crystal, like all the crystal jewelry, and she has the crystal infused makeup. So we pray over the makeup. What makeup you know out there that's prayed over? And I do that because I want everyone that deals with depression and low self-esteem to feel good about themselves. So we instill like high power energy, self-confidence, you know, self-love in all of our makeup. And if you are on 3 Wishes Shop on Instagram, you know that my makeup stuff is coming for the Lilith collection, my lip gloss. Oh my God, you guys are gonna go crazy when you get your hands on the 3 Wishes Shop collection, because baby. And my perfume, my enchanted perfumes. All the guys keep asking me about it because I'm making the cologne too. And all the guys are like, I want to have the cologne because I have the Sugar Mama spray, and that scent, baby, not a cologne out there can rival my scent of my Sugar Mama spray. But when I did do the root work for the Sugar Mama spray, the spirits that I was using for that conjure told me, we're not doing this no more. So that's why I no longer have the Sugar Mama spray. So sorry guys, all the guys that are in Sass's Charm, I'm sorry, but we couldn't do it. But if you wear makeup, here's the most important thing, because I'm gonna be like going live doing my makeup and things like that, so you can like actually see us utilizing it and how cool and pretty it is. And actually it's totally vegan too, so that's really important, so it won't like clog your pores or mess up your skin. And remember, it's infused with self-love and crystal healing. But I want you to know that when you're taking off your makeup, you don't just wash off your makeup, girls. You actually have to utilize micellar water, which we have on fertilemagic.com already, and it's going to be on smartbynature.com. But you have to take off the makeup before you wash your face. And a lot of the times these makeup cleansers that you guys are getting in the store are full of chemicals that are breaking your face out. You might not even notice it's the cleanser that's doing it, but it is. Use the micellar water. This has witch hazel in it, but you're going to see it on fertilemagic.com, all the ingredients and everything, and rose water. So it's actually going to be toning your face naturally while also taking off your makeup, baby, because you need to make sure that's all off. And obviously you can use the face toner too, obviously the face wash and the face moisturizer. But we also have the hair growth shampoo, which if anybody knows me, I know that I don't play games with my natural hair, okay? I do not play games. I'm actually growing it. I grew my daughter's hair from like right here to her hair's like behind, like right here, in the middle of her back. And like, I don't play games when it comes to my root work, so I put root work in all of my products. So even the hair growth products, yes. My hair growth oil, no joke. No joke. You can have alopecia, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna grow your hair. You can have, you know, split ends, whatever. Use my shampoo, use my conditioner. There is nothing out here like it. It actually penetrates into the strands of your hair to make it stronger. And that's the thing with retaining moisture on your hair, especially if you are of color and you have a little bit more texture to your hair. It is really important to retain the moisture. And a lot of these products that you see, you know, in the store, they're not really formulated for us. Even if it says it is for 4C hair or it is for textured hair, it is made by a company of people that don't look like us. If the owner of that company don't even look like us, I'm not trusting that. I don't trust that. Because now you're just doing it for profit. I don't even trust what you say is in it. And a lot of times, if you look at all the chemicals that is in it, baby, you doing more harm than good. Fertility wash for all my girls that are trying to get pregnant on fertilemagic.com. That is going to increase your fertile window, so you're going to be more fertile. If you're not trying to get pregnant, just don't use it. Don't use it, because you're going to be pregnant. So it's going to increase your fertile window. It's going to balance your pH, what a lot of girls need, because a lot of them girls, they be smelling bad. They be having yeast infections. Yes, definitely go to the gynecologist, but you also need to make sure that you're utilizing the right products. And my products are vegan, and it's going to work for you. And it's proven to work for thousands of women. So, yes. The Fountain of Youth Serum. So this is an actual serum, guys. Like an actual serum. So it's going to prevent like fine lines. It's going to prevent those really enlarged pores, which is what makes your skin look really textured, and like it makes you look older. And like, who wants to look older? Ew. No, we want to look young forever. So definitely get the face serum to really, even if you are young already, you want to make sure that you stay looking young. So it's going to tighten up your skin naturally. These are natural ingredients. There's nothing chemical in it. It's going to tighten up your skin. It's going to reduce, you know, fine lines and pores. So it's going to make sure that your skin looks really like smooth and like really, you know, tighter. Which is really important to like, you know, play up your features. Like we always want to make sure that our features are looking good. The BBL cream, I'm not sure if I showed you guys BBL cream. I know I told you about it, but yes, BBL cream, BBL cream, BBL cream. I already had the post, but if I did not post it, I'm going to post it now. The immune system, it is really important. It's similar to my CMOS, so everybody went crazy for my CMOS. I might start selling the CMOS again. But definitely get these, because these are gummies and this is really easy. My CMOS tasted better than anybody's CMOS out there, because everybody's CMOS tastes nasty. Everybody's CMOS out there tastes nasty. And the one thing that made me separate, because we sell out of CMOS, I can literally restock my CMOS right now and I'm going to sell out. Literally sell out every single time. Anybody that's ever got my CMOS, tell them about my CMOS. Don't it taste amazing? Nobody else's CMOS tastes like mine. And it works. Literally, you'll feel it in the first week. You have more energy. Your skin is clearing. Your hair is growing more. Like, it's amazing. But definitely get my gummies. So we have the immune system powerhouse gummies, which is definitely going to help you increase your immune system, especially with all these diseases and stuff. The CDC is telling us basically don't go outside ever, because every time you turn around, there's a new disease going around. If it's not the monkeypox, it's the C word. If it's not that, it's something else. Next week is going to be something new. Week after that, something new. Child. Make sure that you are naturally protecting yourself. Okay. Immune system powerhouse. Then for your skin and your hair, I have the holy grail for your skin and your hair. And one thing about my gummies is it tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. It's easy to use. You pop your little gummy, go about your day. And it works. So that is amazing. For anybody that has babies, because we have some products for babies on Fertile Magic. This is the all-natural diaper cream. Definitely get this if you have babies, because I don't trust anything store-bought. I just don't. I don't and I won't. So we have the new, for anybody that has my body butter sells out like crazy too. Like crazy. Like literally within seconds crazy. Like, I don't know why you guys love my body butter so much. I mean, I know why, because the formulation is dope and it's amazing and it feels great. And it really does, it smells amazing, but it really does smooth out your skin. Like, you will put it on and feel like you got somebody else's skin. It's like a baby's bottom. Like, it's amazing. We have changed the packaging, so I want everybody to know we have new packaging. This is the new packaging, guys, for the body butter. They are a little bit smaller because what was happening, remember, I don't put preservatives and I don't put any chemicals into my products, so it was melting by the time it got to people. So we put it into this and I made it thicker. So I churned this for 6 hours. 6 hours. Who you know churning it for 6 hours? Their body butters. Nobody, but I do, because I want to make sure that the ingredients are going to solidify as much as possible so that it gets to you, you know, solid without having to put preservatives. Because what people do, if you see body butter that's very like pasty and really, you know, it stays together when it ships to you, that's because they put chemicals in it. It's just the truth. If it's natural, it's going to melt, and that's how you know that it's natural. So you still might get a little bit of melting, but it won't be as much as people were getting. So we have new packaging to prevent it from melting, and same great formulation, but I'm just churning it a little bit longer. For the guys, because the guys kept asking me, are you guys going to make like more products for men? Guess what? I did. I have the shave cream, but the women, you guys can use the shave cream too. But I'm just saying for men specifically, we have something for you guys now, so don't be crying to me no more, okay? Because we making stuff for y'all. But the aftershave too. We have the aftershave for the guys too, so. Boom, bang, bing. And the beard oil. We have beard oil for men. Yay. Next, we have the stretch mark body oil, which, oh my God, yo, like literally, this is magic. This is magic. I don't even need to use it. Go get it, and you'll know what I mean. It's another one I done got too, child. Like, that's how much I love it. I literally use it every day. People always ask me, like, why don't you have stretch marks? I do, you just don't see them because they already faded them, like, really good. You'd have to, like, really, like, look really close to know that I have stretch marks. And I gave birth to 3 kids. And you cannot tell that I have any stretch marks. The body wash, again, all vegan body wash. This can be used by men and women. And again, it's all vegan. The pumpkin face mask. Oh my God, yo. You're gonna have like a porcelain face. Porcelain face after you use this face wash. And it's made with real pumpkin, by the way. When you open it, you're gonna be like, oh, she really meant that. Like real pumpkin. Yes. As natural can get. This is the deep conditioner. And you're probably like, why is this black? Because it's a clarifying one too. So it is going to get deeper into... See, guys, I don't play games with my formulations. My scientific degree really did pay off, though. Me being a scientist plays like a huge part into my spiritual aspect too, because being a witch, you kind of do have to formulate, right? You really do need to figure out what things are going to work in conjunction to get you the desires that you need, especially when I'm making these conjure products. So when I'm creating the makeup, when I'm creating the body wash, creating the body oil, be it for money or for spiritual cleanse or for protection, I am formulating. Okay, I am literally a scientist, but when it comes to spiritual products, my science degree pays off, okay? Because nobody makes formulations like me, all right? The melts away works like a charm. Anybody that saw me in the last year, you saw that I was a thickum. I was thick. Melts away vitamins. And I used this before I ever sold it. And I am living proof that it works. And a lot of the girls are giving reviews on it now because we just started selling it to the public. So we don't have like hundreds of reviews, but everybody that's used it can attest that it works and it works quick. And remember, no chemicals in there. It's 100% vegan. So it's going to suppress your appetite. And I definitely would recommend that you drink a lot of water with it. Like drink a lot of water. If you can't get close to a gallon, half a gallon. Just as much water as you can, because you're going to be more thirsty. And it's going to like increase your metabolism naturally. So, you know, you're going to be losing a lot of weight faster. I recommend you drinking a lot of water. Remember, I said drink water. The most amazing Yoni Goddess Supreme. Oh my God, this one sells out so fast. Everybody goes crazy for my Yoni Goddess Supreme. It is literally gonna help you from the inside out. For people that have yeast infections, they need to, you know, balance your pH. If you have fibroids, if you have PCOS, if you have, you know, odor, if you are not as tight and right as you should be, it's gonna help tighten that up. And obviously for that drip and that grip, okay? So definitely get my Yoni Goddess Supreme, because yes, they're gonna be stalking you. Stalking. If you have like discoloration in like your yoni area, discoloration on your face, on your underarms, on your elbows or your knees, definitely get my turmeric brightener scrub. Oh my God, literally by like the second day that you use it, you're gonna be like, what the did you put in that? Natural turmeric and my magic, okay? Because it literally is gonna lighten up your dark spots like quick. And then I have the cookies and cream body scrub, which by the way, using this, you're gonna like take a whiff. It's gonna be like an aromatherapy experience. Like you're gonna be like, oh my God, what did she put in here? The body scrub is gonna make your skin like so smooth, and it's definitely gonna make the texture like really pretty. Also, I bought the Oshun body wash because I needed to, because she wanted to show herself. The Oshun body wash is on StAncestors.com. It's not on Fertile Magic, but I just wanted to show you the Oshun body wash because that sells out really quick too, and everybody goes crazy for it. Because she helps with self-love, she helps with attraction, she helps with gold, riches, all of that. And then this is a staple from my mom. So anybody that has eczema or psoriasis, anybody that has really sensitive skin, and you really need to make it as smooth as possible, and you want to get, you know, the inflammation away, you need to get, you know, all the marks away. For people that have herpes or HPV, SatinSays.com has the Elite Body Wash. Yes, my body wash will take away, and I'm not just saying this, use it, and you'll know I'm not just saying it. My Elite Body Wash will literally remove all of your little scars and stuff, or your blisters and stuff. So I made this formulation, and people started telling me that it was removing it for them. So I was like, okay, we about to take this up a notch. And then I made the Elite Body Wash specifically for people with the HPV and the herpes. And some of the people are pretty open about it. Like, they're not like, oh my God, I don't want anybody to know. So thank you so much for everybody that gave reviews on that. And, you know, because some people feel, like it's a taboo thing and they don't want to talk about it. So I want to thank everyone that has herpes and HPV and used my Elite Body Wash and gave me a review. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you because you have herpes or HPV. There's a lot of people that have it and don't even know. There's a lot of people that have it and are spreading it to people. And they do know. That's just the truth. Okay? So you have it and you're trying to make sure that you're preventing it, to giving it to anybody. And you're trying to make sure that, you don't have the scars or the flare-ups. Elite Body Wash on SatinSays.com. Okay? Because I know a lot of y'all watching probably got herpes or HPV. You do not need to feel like something is wrong with you. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? You still deserve to be loved. You still deserve to be getting it taken care of. Okay? So now the staple for my mommy is the goat milk and honey bath soak. I was gonna open it, but it might come out. The goat milk and honey bath soak. Guys, like, first of all, look at how beautiful it is. Oh my God. Look at that. Like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. But not just pretty, but it works. So my daughter used to have eczema when she was a kid. And so my mom created this formulation originally. So I just put my juju in it, my extra little juju in it. And we give her baths in it. So for those of you guys that don't know, my mom's from St. Thomas. So we utilize a lot of herbal formulations in Fertile Magic that came from learning herbology through my mom, and then obviously me, getting deeper into my holistic practice, studying and getting certified in holistic health. So I utilize all of that knowledge to create these products. And one thing about my goat milk bath soak is, like, my mom always told me there's something powerful in goat milk that people don't notice, that they always go to like cow's milk, especially for like feeding your babies. Why are you guys feeding kids cow's milk? You don't see a cow giving their calf human milk. Ew. Why would you do that? So I breastfed all my kids. But for like in the islands, when you could not breastfeed your kids, you gave them goat milk. Not a cow. So anyways, there's amazing power and nutrients in goat milk. And so the goat milk bath soaks has literally this right here that you see is the goat milk. And then obviously that is the honey. And then I add my little juju. So definitely get the goat milk bath soak, because you're going to notice the difference in your skin. You're going to notice that it's like literally healing scars that you probably had for how long. Like, how is it literally healing my scar? That is how powerful, the nutrients in it is. So yeah, fertilemagic.com is restocked right now. So definitely go get your BBL cream, your BBL oil, the goat milk, your vitamins, all of that, because it's literally restocked. SatinSays.com restocks on Wednesday. We sell out really, really quick. So everybody that's, been in the tribe knows that y'all got this down to a science. You want your Satin Says products, y'all be there. 6:59. We restock Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. Just make sure you're there on time, child. Make sure you're there on time, child. All right, let me answer some of you guys' questions, and then we're going to finish on YouTube, and we will be done for the day. But remember, I'm going to post all of these on all of my social medias, or at least some snippets of the shit. Can you please do something about... so Gorgeously Dope, we have like 1 week to 2 week shipping, number one. Number two, I want you to know who I am and what I do. Okay, my name is Satin Sanchez. My root work works. People literally go out of their way to get my products, and I can take it away from you real quick too. So I need you to make sure that you respect me on this live and respect me off this live. Okay? So don't be asking me nothing about no order or nothing like that. Okay? We have customer service. You can email. All right? So one thing about me too, I do not play for no social media. I am who I am, and people love me because I do not do that extra juju BS for no damn social media. You gonna respect me. Okay? And I only got a couple rules on my live. So respect it. I be too thirsty. I understand, baby. I love you. I understand y'all be thirsty for the products. I get it. And I love you back. But just respect me. Respect that I take my time to create these products. But yes, it only takes like a week or two. Like, how you want it the next day? I ain't Amazon. Amazon got that fake witchcraft stuff, that aesthetic witchcraft. It don't even be working. You could get it from Amazon if you want to. It ain't gonna work. You could go to people that selling stuff that aren't even initiated. You know how many people are selling spiritual products not even initiated? There's people selling love products and they single and miserable. There's people selling money products broke, asking for y'all to go to their GoFundMe. I walk the walk and I talk the talk. Not only do my money products hit, I am wealthy. It worked. Not only do my, love products hit, I've been married for 12 years. He's obsessed with me still. I literally use my own products. I am proof. Okay? I dedicate my life to my conjure, to my practice, to my craft. I actually am who I say I am. I don't need to pretend for nobody. Okay? And when I do my root work and when I do my readings, anybody will tell you, when you come to science, I literally turn people away. When I first did my readings, I only did it for celebrities. Only for celebrities. I did not make it, to the public, like available to the public until 2022. I just made it available to the public. So definitely respect that I'm going to take my time and I'm not going to BS nobody. Because when you come to me for a reading, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. You're going to get exactly what Spirit wanted to tell you. So make sure that you know that you're going to get the real deal Holyfield with me. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat for nobody. If he's cheating on you, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to tell you what the girl look like. Come to me if you want the real deal. Because I'm not going to hold your hand and BS you. Because that's not where change happens. I'm not going to be able to open up your third eye if I'm BSing y'all. And I think a lot of these aesthetic witches be doing that. Because they want to be liked. Because they want, for people to really be like, oh, she told me this. And no, I'm going to tell you the real deal. If you want to BS, you go to the middle BS Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I am not Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I've put in the sacrifice. That's why my conjure hits so good. So get with it. Tam, what is up? I sent customer service and got a handle within a few days. The end. Thank you. Do you still do the readings? It wasn't on the website. No, not right now. Not right now, sis. Oh my God, my best friend is on. Hello, Amanda. Amanda's birthday is today.
Happy birthday.
Amanda, my mommy says happy birthday. And I love you. You already know that I love you, though. I just text her. And I'm going to be talking to her tomorrow because I haven't seen her in forever. And everybody that lives in Texas, I'm going to be going to Texas because I'm going to go visit my best friend. And maybe we could do a...
And your uncle.
And my uncle. So maybe we could do a little meetup there. So if you live in Texas, I'll let you guys know when I'm there. And maybe we could do like a little dinner, a little Satin Says dinner. It won't be a whole getaway. It'll just be one day you guys can meet me in person.
Maybe brunch.
Or maybe brunch. We could do a cute little brunch. We could get dressed up, put your makeup on, get your hair done, dress up. We could do a little Satin Says brunch. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. So we might do a brunch. If you live in Texas, definitely stay on the lookout. Church of Satin Says. Stay on the lookout on my YouTube, Satin Says. Even my TikTok, I might put it on my TikTok, Satin Says, that we are going to be definitively going to Texas next. So you guys can meet with me. Okay. I love you so much. I love you back, Infinite. What products did you just show for dark spots? Most likely the turmeric body scrub. Definitely get the turmeric body scrub and you use it at least 2 to 3 times a week for the best results. The Yoni Scrub, Voodoo Pea Yoni Wash, Oshun Body Wash, and I bought all the body butters and the Goddess and Come to Me Body Oil are all my go-tos. Period. Sis, you got a whole collection over there. Sheesh. Let's see what TikTok's saying. Okay. Let's see what TikTok is saying. Can you put me on? I don't know what you mean by put you on. Are you trying to get on my live? This is my first time going live on TikTok. I don't know how to do all that stuff. Y'all gotta give me a second. Y'all let me get 2-3 lives in, and then I'll be able to add people to the lives. I don't know how to do none of that stuff yet. TikTok is more clear than IG. I just switched over. Oh, I don't know why IG is not clear. My IG is here and here. Guys, can you see me clear on IG? I don't know. I don't know why it's not clear, but all right, we be good on TikTok. Cool. We're going to be live on TikTok way more often. I see everybody giving me love on TikTok. This is so cute. This is so cute. That is so cute. Yay. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube, great products take time. Point blank, period. Tanya. I love you, Tanya. My candle started working the same day. Period. Same day. I'm telling you, you know when somebody really has power. And a lot of people, if you're spiritually connected already, if you've been in my tribe, or if you just naturally have that ability to see people's spiritual energy, you can see the aura around me right now. It's huge. My aura is huge. Nobody can fake aura. You can fake and put facades for everything. You can act like you rich. You can act like you happy. You can act like all these things. But you cannot fake spiritual power. You cannot fake spiritual work, root work. You can't fake none of that. You either have the gift or you don't have the gift. And you definitely can't fake, your soul's energy. It's always going to show. That's why you get around certain people and you feel uneasy. Like, oh, I was fine until you came. That's your gut instinct. That is probably your gift. You're noticing that this person's energy is probably not good. And there's a lot of people that you have around you that don't want to see you happy, don't want to see you succeed. Or people that notice that you have that power, especially when you start getting into your spiritual awakening. Definitely, if you have the satinsays.com spiritual cleanse body wash, you're going to be catapulted in the spiritual awakening. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Nobody, because a lot of people be trying to fight it. And I'll be honest, a lot of the times when I have a certain pillar that I'm reaching in my spiritual journey, sometimes I'll be trying to fight it because it really does require a lot more work. It requires a lot more work. It requires a lot more energy. And sometimes I'll be like, not today. But then they force it because it's still going to happen. And you do your shadow work, no matter what, the spirits are going to force you to live to your fullest potential. To get to your, next level in your spiritual journey. And my spiritual cleanse body wash is going to force that. Okay? You're not going to be able to stay on the level of, I'm doing all right. I don't know if this person is after me. That you're gonna know, okay? And you're gonna feel it because that third eye is gonna be wide open. And that's why I always say to follow up with the Divine Protection Body Oil. You need to follow up with the Divine Protection Body Oil because once you are cleansed, you are also now open. You're open to the outside world, so you now see things without the blinders. But negative energies and negative entities and y'all negative friends that don't want to see you happy latch on and suck the energy out of you like a freaking energy vampire. So that's why you also have to use the Divine Protection Body Oil, okay? Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys, we're about to get off of IG. We're going to stay on TikTok. We're going to get off of Facebook. We're going to be on TikTok and YouTube. I don't know if TikTok has a link though. Actually, my phone about to die. We're not going to be on TikTok. TikTok, I'm going to have to go. Y'all going to have to go to YouTube too. Everybody got IG, Facebook, TikTok. We're going to be going to YouTube only. Because that phone is about to die. IG, I can't totally speak candid, so we're going to do that only on YouTube. Let me see if there's any more questions. But if I can't answer your questions right now, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, just come over to, not YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Come over to my YouTube because you can ask anything in the chat because I have the chat open. So I can answer you definitely through the chat. But let me see. I'm not far from Texas. Janira, I'm going to go see you. I'm going to Louisiana to see you. You don't got to worry about coming to Texas. But if you want to come to Texas, come. Janira don't play about me. When she found out that I was going to Miami, she's like, I'm going to be there. She gave the money and everything. She's like, I don't know where we going, but here's the money. I don't know where I'm going to stay. She's like, no, I had to see Saturn. I have so many people in my tribe that are so loyal. That's why I'm like, a scammer could never. A scammer could never. My loyal tribe, like, literally followed me to the new page without even knowing where the page, like, they literally found out a way to find Church of Satin Says. They're like, I know she has another page. I'm going to find her. So, definitely make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to my text and my email because I definitely give direct, VIP emails to everybody that's subscribed and text. And you can talk to me directly through my text. It's really me, guys. It's not customer service. It's me through the text. So if I'm checking up on you saying, hey, how you doing? That's really me. That's a one-on-one that you're getting with me. But yeah, so like my tribe is loyal and I love y'all to the end of the earth. Okay, that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna let nobody mess with my people. And I'm a Capricorn, so if I love you, I love you forever. forever. And that's one thing that's hard to find because people be flip-flopping. And what?
Check your YouTube comments.
I'm about to go only on YouTube.
Check your YouTube comments.
You said something on YouTube? I think my husband's on my YouTube, child. YouTube, okay. I don't know what you said. You probably, this is a lot of comments. There's way too many comments. Well, how am I supposed to find your comment? Sheesh. Y'all been talking. Natifa says she can't pull the page up on Instagram. You can't pull the page up because they deactivated the Instagram. I just said that on my when we first got on. Sheesh. It's a blur on YouTube. Ooh, it's a blur. Can you give me like a paper towel or something? Somebody said it's a blur on YouTube. It might be.
Kiki, bring a paper towel, please.
Nobody else told me that was blurry on YouTube.
You're fine.
No, somebody just said it was a blur.
He's looking at you.
Well, I don't know if you said something because I can't see nothing. I mean, I see a lot of stuff, but I can't find what you said because there's too many people.
Jordan's looking.
Whatever.
Like the whole house looking.
No, the kids don't be on my YouTube. I'm about to talk about adult stuff. Don't go on my YouTube. It's not for kids. Sheesh. If you got kids, don't let them on my YouTube. This ain't for kids.
Jordan.
Shut up. Go in your room too. Go in your room. I love my kids. Don't get me wrong. We about to talk about adult stuff. Moniece is on the live. I don't know. I don't see her.
Why you throw that block away?
I love Moniece. Moniece don't play about me. She called me when she found out that my page was disabled, and she's like, "Oh no, sis, we're not gonna let that happen." For those of you guys that don't know, I know Moniece Slaughter like in person, for real. Like we're actual friends. It's not just for a show. She is a beautiful soul. She's a Pisces, just like my husband. So we like really like vibed. I've been to her house. I've met her kid. She's an amazing soul. Like I really do love her like with a passion. I don't see her on here. I don't know if you guys are just talking about her. Oh no, she is on here. I asked the whole $500, sis. Who you asked? She is so funny. I can't find it. Even when I type deodorant, it says no results. Okay, I'll check on my Fertile Magic to see why it's not showing. Thank you. I love you back. Oh, Mo. Chanel is on. Chanel be doing my hair. She ain't doing my hair this time. But Chanel's no joke. She did my mom hair when and my daughter's hair for the Sweet 16. So she met my whole family. I literally flew her from Florida to New Jersey. So I hope you enjoyed seeing New Jersey, by the way. I mean, Jersey a little dirty, but that's home. It's a little dirty though. It is. It smell bad or whatever, but I'm still a Jersey girl at the end of the day. I asked after you said you a millionaire. Oh, Moniece, you're a millionaire too. Shut up. That's one thing I love about having friends that are rich. We all rich. We all are wealthy. And if you are not yet, when you're getting the Satin Says products, you're getting the Wealthy Empire body wash, the Wealthy Empire body oil. I need you to know that you need to continuously use it because money is an energy. So if you are not continuously using it, the energy is still going to be like, going down to whatever it was before you started using it. To keep the energy high, you need to make sure you layer it. The Wealthy Empire body wash, the Wealthy Empire body oil, my money drawing candle, my money magnet candle. You need to ensure the money and good luck bundle. You need to make sure that energy stays high. Because I want my whole tribe to win. I want everybody to be wealthy. Everybody, yes. Because everybody has that right to wealth. Wealth isn't just for the 1%ers. It's not. When I decided that I wanted to be a millionaire, I did my conjure and I dedicated time to it. At least once a day, I'm using one of my products. That next year, I made a couple more million. The next year, I had a couple more million. My products work. You're welcome, Queen. I started saving like crazy after my last reading. Saturn was right. I told you. I did her reading. I did Moniece's reading on live. I did, because a lot of the celebrity readings that I do, I like sign NDAs and everything, so they don't, I never do it on live or anything like that. I have a couple more celebrities that are allowing me to do it on live, so stay tuned for that because I'm really excited. Because I do not name drop at all. Even if I do talk about like certain things, you'll never know who it is. So that's that. But Moniece let me do her reading on live, and I'm like, oh my God, I love her to death. But yeah, like we talked about, you know, what was going on with the energy around her, and I gave her the outlook of what's going on. And at the time it said, you need to start watching out on how you're spending your money. And here's confirmation literally on my live. She's like, you're right. You was right on point. One thing about my readings, nobody can take from me, because a scammer could never. Nobody can take from me. My readings are on point. My spiritual power is no joke. And for people that don't know that, like tarot readers, psychics really do have that gift, it really is a gift. Like I couldn't hide from it if I wanted to. I was on the fence about certain purchases, and I was about to blow a bag on a house that turned out was all bad. I had made that purchase. If I had made that purchase, I would have been broke. Period. I literally helped her make such an influential decision that if she would have did the opposite, she would have gone broke. Now, I'm her root worker and I'm her friend, so I would have made sure that she didn't go broke. But that's why I did the reading. I literally changed lives. Like, this isn't like surface level magic. Like, I'm not just saying this to say it. I literally have changed. I saved somebody's house just recently. I gotta find where that post was because they disabled my other page. Until I get that page back up, I'll try to find it. But I literally saved her house with my root work. She came to me. I did root work for her. And I saved her house. She got like, she ended up getting a grant that I did. So when I do my conjure and I do my root work, it's not just working in one way. I make sure that it works in a multitude of ways. So don't just look out for one little thing. Like, oh, I want it to work this way. Or like if I do my soulmate attraction one, I want this person. You come to me and I'm like, listen, when you come to me for root work, you want a result. I'm going to get you the result. So make sure that you want that result. Because some people be asking me for stuff that they don't really want. They thought they wanted it. And then they got it. And they're like, ooh, I didn't know that you was going to give it to me like this. I got you what you asked for, baby. If you use my Confessions body wash or my Truth Serum, candle at satinsense.com, do not be afraid of what you find out, because everybody's going to come out of the woodwork. You might want to find out the truth from one person, but everybody around you are going to start showing their true colors. Because I don't do surface level. I don't know how to do little. I don't know how to do small. My root work is big. You came to me for confessions. You use my Confessions body wash because you wanted to know the truth. You wanted to know who your enemies were. You wanted to know if that guy was cheating. You wanted to know if that person was right for you. You wanted to know if somebody was, you know, wishing for your downfall, what you should do with this job, da 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 da. You got what you wanted. Don't come to me crying. I still love you. I'm still going to pat you on the back and tell you I love you. But you came to me for the truth and you got it. Because I never went into detail about it because, you know, I was on the road. Yes, sis. Because we need to be having our chill chats. We need to be chatting more. I did text you. I got to text you after this live because I know you don't like to be texting. So I should have called you. That's what it is. I should have called you. But we need more of our chill chats, Mo. Because literally me and Moniece will talk after like a month because she don't like to text. My best friend is the same way. She don't like to text. Don't text her. You got to call her. And I'm a texter. So I try, when I have friends that really don't like to text, I try to make time for them to call. And that's one thing about me. When I love you, like I said, I love you forever. And I'm going to go to great lengths to meet you where you feel comfortable. Because I don't like a lot of people. So if you in my tribe, if you have my actual number, you know, you have my actual way to contact me, consider yourself lucky. Because, yeah, I don't like a lot of people. She said add her. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm adding Moniece to the Instagram. So YouTube, hold your horses. We're gonna be on here by ourselves in a little bit.
Hey.
Whoa! Look at you.
Okay, wait, let's just get right into it because I was on the road. I was on the road. Sorry, I just had Gatorade. But I was on the road and I talked to you a little bit about it, but let's talk about my last reading.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so you did it, and of course, like you said, we're real friends in real life. So
yes.
It's not like you haven't heard like the gist.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the money thing, you were right.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about to there were 2 different houses, and I was in the middle of escrow for both.
Oh, shit.
And towards the end, one of my friends was like, hey, did the loan officer tell you about did they talk to you about your PMI, your DTI? She's the one that crunched the numbers for me. And was like, even with your credit being great and the amount that you're putting down, your mortgage, because of interest and inflation, is going to be about $16,000. No one had told me that.
16,000.
16 grand. And my property taxes, I don't know if anybody in here has ever purchased a home. I don't know how it is other places, but in the state of California, you have to pay your property taxes before you can buy the house, and that can't come out of your earnest money. That's a separate cost.
That's a California thing.
My property taxes on a $2.4 million home, we're going to be $260,000.
Girl.
So I was going to have to drain so aside from my down payment.
Yeah. For a $2.4 million house.
On a $2.4 million house, closing costs, PMI, DTI, my down payment was $370. On top of that, I was going to have to put down $260,000 in property taxes that couldn't come out of that $372,000 that I had set aside for the down payment. No one taught me that.
That's crazy.
And
that's
so
a California thing because I have to do that in Florida.
16 racks. Had I just jumped into it, before my friend was like, hey, did the loan officer tell you about X, Y, and Z? I would have been screwed.
They should have told you that. That's basic.
They didn't tell me. So I just hit my realtor and was like, yo, find me another loan officer. Because he should have told me that from jump.
For real. Mm-hmm.
Don't just tell me we need $72K to open escrow. Yeah. The difference of $300 to close, which includes the inspection and closing costs. You're not even preparing to counter to ask the seller to pay the inspection fees and closing costs. You're automatically telling me that I have to come out of that, but you didn't talk to me about DTI, PMI, property taxes, nothing. You didn't tell me about the additional almost 400 racks. That would have been every penny I had.
Yo.
400K.
That you don't just pay all that.
You have to, and then now because of the recession and all the scams, you got to have 6 months of your mortgage in your earnest money.
What?
They want. I
think majority of people won't have that.
They want to know that you could pay the mortgage for up to 6 months.
A lot of people are not going to be able to confirm that because if you're putting all that money already down for your escrow, you're putting all that money down,
closing costs, inspection fees.
Are they willing to pay closing costs over there?
Soil test. So they do, but what he was doing was making sure that I had it just in case the seller didn't agree to pay it.
Yeah. Because
the whole time I'm not knowing that's why. I'm figuring they talked to the seller and she wasn't willing to pay for the inspection or pay for the closing costs. So I just assumed that he had already, you know what I'm saying, talked to the seller and she wasn't willing to cover those costs. I didn't know that he hadn't talked to the seller.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that he was setting me up for the just in case, which I'm not mad at that, but tell me that. Because I'm thinking, okay, this is not adding up because my credit is this. My down payment is sitting in the escrow account. So we know it's there. The 6 months of rent is there, but you didn't tell me about the PMI. You didn't tell me about the property. I would have had to drain my entire, for a $16,000 mortgage?
That's crazy.
So
it's out of this world.
Remember you were like, there's a purchase, something. And I was like, could it be the food truck? Because I was always on the fence.
You did say that.
Remember, I was on the fence with that, and I was like, that's been a money pit because I've been afraid to fail, all of COVID. Never was I thinking the home house. My whole financial team is like, oh, real estate. And I've never been into real estate. So the one time I finally give in, and y'all niggas omitted all this information. That's why I've always been scared to buy.
No, don't be scared to buy, but definitely have the right financial team.
Well,
because
now
they should have told you all this shit.
Well, now because the cost of living here is through the roof.
Disgusting.
So now I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the housing market to crash, buy low, sell high. So I'm like, I'm not even about to stress. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
Until the new year, see what happens. And if I don't see anything, I'll just go to another intermediate rental. But what I would rather pay 6-7 racks in rent than 16,000 in a mortgage.
Lord, yes, because you're stuck.
You're stuck. And not only that, you're no longer, there is no landlord. So the gardening, the gardening and the pool and
everything is you.
Anytime something goes wrong, I'm the one that's coming out of pocket.
Yeah. And in the $2.5 million house, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. And all of that is all you. There's nobody you could go to. There's you.
Right.
So I'm so happy that we did the reading before that and it connected.
And that was 2 weeks ago.
Yo! No.
Right before I left for Houston. Before I left, actually, you know what? I'm a liar. That was 3 weeks ago because I went to Houston on the 9th. It was 2 days before I got on the plane. So on the 6th or 7th is when all this came out. So while I was in Houston the first time from the 9th to the 14th, my realtors were texting me, sending me listings. This one's 1.4. This one is this. This one is that. Why don't we try this? Your mortgage will be about $7,000. I'm like, that's crazy. My mortgage with my liquid and my credit, my mortgage should not be more than 5.
Yeah.
But the interest rates because of inflation are so high that even on a $1.2 million house, I was looking at a $7,300 mortgage. And why would I settle? Why would I settle?
And plus, if you buy that now and you want to go sell it, you might be upside down. Because the market's definitely going to go down. The market's going to crash really soon. Give it a couple of months, it's going to crash. So unless you buy low and you bought it low, you go have problems.
Over. And who can afford to take over a $16,000 mortgage? You're looking at a foreclosure at that point.
Period.
And I've worked too hard to get out of debt, too hard to legally and rightfully fix my credit, build my credit, and my business. So I don't have a lot of purchase history. So my credit wasn't through the roof because of any derogatory marks. Yeah. It's just, my grandpa, I come from an old school. So being one of very few girls, my grandpa beat, metaphorically, not physically, but beat ownership into us, starting with our cars. So I paid cash for all
cash for everything. Yeah.
Since
I pay cash for my cars too.
since I was 24. I'm deathly afraid of a note. Then he was like, you got to own your house. Well, I've been here renting for 5 years. So I'm like, I'm finally going to take the leap of faith. And I should have bought during COVID.
Years ago. Oh, COVID, definitely. Yeah.
I should have bought during COVID, but I was just so afraid. And I was like, we didn't know when the economy was going to open back up. I had left the show. I was like, I don't want to blow my savings. Like, I don't know where the next check is going to come from. But right now, I'm good for 11 months if I stay where I'm at. Well, now we're at the end of that. So now, but as God would have it, the book came. Like you said, the book came, then the show came, and then now the podcast deal is on the table. So I'm just like, okay, that was right. And you and I talk all the time, but you be on the move, I be on the move. My focus sucks, your focus sucks. So we be skimming through shit, but the details, like I ain't gave you the details, baby. That was the details of the last reading. So we're due for another one. We are. We got to set it up. Let's do one on Tuesday because I got Cam. So let's do one on Tuesday.
Okay. Just let me know the time because, we on different times.
Whatever time is best for you.
Okay. All right. I'll text you and let you know.
Yeah,
when I'll be ready.
Like, I'm a millionaire. I was like, let me hold $500. They were cracking up at me in the comments. And then I left because my phone rang. I was like, is she reading the comments yet?
Oh, I wasn't. No. Because I was just talking because I'm on all of my social medias right now.
I see. But you were talking about girl, I got to go to the website because the deodorant part, I missed that. And I be talking to you about I be sweating and all kind of shit, bitch. And you know, bitch is big now, so I gotta go buy mine. Cause
yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I use the Yoni wash. And you know,
yes.
And at first, y'all, I was afraid. I was like, sis, I don't know because I got a real sensitive cat. And it be just doing its own thing, child.
Yeah.
And since, obviously, like, celibacy and all that, not mixing latex and pH balances, like, it's been September, we'll make it a year. So I'm just kind of like, I was nervous, y'all. And then I ran out. I didn't tell Satin this, but let me tell you.
What?
I ran out of my unscented Dove. And I was like, shit, I don't have any soap. So I was like, there might be some underneath the, because I can't use bar soap because of the lye.
Uh-huh.
It gives me, it fucks me up.
Yeah,
so
people be itching and burning and everything. Mm-hmm.
Itchy, I get itchy. So I was like, even on my armpits, even just on my skin, I can't do the lye.
Oh, you're really sensitive.
Super sensitive. So I was like, damn. So I was like, I might have some more underneath the sink. So I didn't have any under mine. So I put a towel on, feet slippery as hell, ran downstairs to Cam's bathroom. He was out. Then he was out. Then I was mad because I was like, why wouldn't he tell me he was out of soap? No wonder that little nigga been getting out of the shower smelling like air. So I was like, so he didn't have none. So I went back upstairs and I was like, I gotta have something. I was checking my toiletry bag. I seen the Yoni wash. I was like, fuck it.
You happy, right?
I just bought, it's not even I'm not even using it for anything like intimate.
Yeah,
I just started using it and then
healthy.
I ran out. You just sent me some more, but I ran out.
Yeah.
And then I went and bought Dove while I was waiting because, UPS fucked up the package.
Yes.
And the delivery took forever. So in between that, I went and bought more Dove. So I was like, well, I'm not going to use my new bottle until I run out of Dove because I'd be running out quick.
Yeah.
And it's hot. It's hot here. We're in triple digits. So I'll be showering twice a day.
Damn. Y'all hotter than Florida.
We like 112, 110, 109.
Whoa.
And out here it's dry heat.
Yeah, y'all got dry heat over there. At least we got a little bit of moisture.
I don't have that.
Wow. See, I couldn't live there, child.
Yeah, so I gotta go on the site and buy the deodorant.
Yes,
sure.
That's on fertilemagic.com. That's why. It's not on Satin Says. I think somebody had said that. They were looking on Satin Says. It's on fertilemagic.com.
Okay, and I'm gonna change. I saw the text, but I was so drained. Remember I told you like Houston was just a lot. And yesterday Cam was with his friend, his best friend, because he has a 3-day weekend because of Labor Day. Yes. And it's my week with him, but he wanted to go to his friend, so I slept like I was out like a rock. I didn't get up till almost 6. I looked at my phone. Yeah, I looked at my phone and I was like, and then I saw when I logged in, it took me to my mentions and I saw the interview with my son's father and his group. And
he did an interview?
They did an interview, and so I logged out immediately. I was like, my mentions, because the way I found out, because I was asleep all day, my mentions were in shambles.
Really?
In shambles. And I just was like, I can't even welcome this type of energy.
Oh, he must have said some shit.
I just got back from Houston dealing with, and then, that's my first time out of the house in 10 months.
Jeez. Yeah,
I don't even go out. Yeah, I don't go out here.
No.
So that was my first time being in public around fans, around bigger celebrities and names in me. So it was just, it was a lot for me to absorb. And then, when I came back, I told you I found out they stole the catalytic converters off my truck.
Yes.
So when I landed, I had to go straight to pick up Cam because this week was my week. So we had school all week, practices this week, getting the dinner ready, and then dealing with the insurance. I had to file the police report for the car, I had to find the part. Dealing with the mechanic, and my friend is a mechanic, thank God. So she was able to help me, and she's in another state. So she's able to look in, because she's a mechanic by trade. So she's able to find parts that I can't find. And in California, your catalytic converters have to be registered to the state. They have to be legalized. So it's like a lot.
Yeah, California is weird.
It's weird. So yesterday I was just in here by myself, and I was like...
And you love your sleep, though.
Okay, I got up, brushed my teeth, had a little snack, laid on the couch, started the book, woke back up, tried to do some edits for the book. But I woke up and the computer was half on the couch, half off my lap. I was asleep sitting up.
Oh my God. You was exhausted.
Exhausted. I put the computer down and just laid down. I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to get shit done today.
Aww.
So then I woke up. I woke up and was like, what time is it? Oh my God. 6 o'clock. But I was just so drained. But you know, I got the touch. I got the tingle. So all that energy, that was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one thing. I'm going to spoil something for y'all.
Okay.
Just a little bit. I'm going to spoil something for your tribe.
Okay.
So was her mom right? She lied? No. I didn't lie.
She definitely didn't lie.
So with that being said, and we filmed a scene for my show. And I had the court case. And you were like, I see you winning the case. And then I texted you and I was like, sis, I lost in court.
Mm-hmm.
And then as things started to happen after that.
Yeah.
What I didn't tell you was, I may have lost in court,
Mm-hmm.
but I won on the grander scale outside of that.
Period. Okay.
I won outside of that because the bags started coming in. It was after that, the book deal came, then the podcast deal came, right? Financially, I'm winning after that, but even bigger than that, everyone around us who was mutual started calling me like, I'm so sorry. I should have believed you. I didn't believe you. This nigga's such a liar. We keep catching him and all these lies. And now none of us can believe what he said about you. Blah, 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 blah. He's been going around telling people that he's sorry. It got out of hand. It went too far. He wishes he could speak to me, but he doesn't know how to fix it. He can't trust that I won't go to the internet about it. He's miserable where he's at. He should have never gotten into another relationship after me. And he should have left. Every time he takes his girl out, he calls and tells everybody he should have left her at home. She ruined his chances of bagging I'm not going to say their names, but one of the biggest, how can I give you a hint? One of the biggest, not one of the biggest, probably the biggest and most notable reality TV royalty families. All the daughters are billionaires. All the daughters are billionaires.
I think I know who they are. Okay.
One of them.
Could I say it or?
I think the hints are enough.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you another hint. One of them kept getting cheated on by the dad.
I'm not gonna say it. She don't want to say it.
You can say it. I'm not gonna say it, but you can say it if you want.
Oh, she's talking about the Kardashians.
So he said that she ruined his chances. He should have left her at home. She ruined his chances of bagging one, which they would have
probably
never.
The one that was getting cheated on. The one that was getting cheated on.
Yep.
Ooh.
And of course, she never would have gone for it. But and I'm a fan of them, by the way. So this is literally no tea, no shade. But yeah, so he's been going around telling people stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he went to Vegas and was cheating on the girl. And remember,
anything happened in Vegas.
And so that was getting back to me because some of the girls that he was attempting to cheat with, I know. And they knew that we were in a relationship.
Oh shit!
And so they were
know that you knew her.
No, I don't know the one we were just talking about. I'm talking about other girls.
Okay.
Yeah, other girls. I want to be very clear. He never bagged the one we were talking about. But after that, he went to Vegas and was cheating on the woman. Remember the girl he told me was his god sister,
Uh-huh.
the one he had show up to court with him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He was cheating on her, and some of those girls that he was attempting never took the bait, but they were sending me pictures like, yo, isn't this your ex? I was like, yeah. I was like, why? What happened? Oh, we're in Vegas right now, and he's here with so-and-so, and he just tried to get my number. I was like, he's in a whole relationship, by the way.
In a relationship with somebody else and still trying to bag other.
Yep.
Yeah. You dodged a bullet.
So that's why I was like, remember I was mad for a second. I was like, girl, you said I was going to win. And my temper got the best of me.
Yes.
And that was the only reason I lost. I actually, if we were going to be technical, I actually won that court case until I went off on the judge.
Which I told you, I can't change you.
She kicked me out of the courtroom. So needless to say, we lost the appeal. But I was like totally defeated after that. And then that's when I went radio silent publicly, and then everything just started to happen. So then I'm looking at it, and now I'm getting phone calls about, you know, we're sorry and he's sorry, and I think you guys were running into each other. No. And he lied to me. He lied to my whole family about why he was in jail for 14 years, said that it was self-defense. Turns out he's a cold-blooded murderer. He murdered an 18-year-old boy, execution style. Went on the run for 7 years. Yeah. And so the whole story he gave us was a lie. And this is who my you-know-who was showing up to support. And on
that's the wildest part. That don't add up.
Really? So with your lies and manipulation, you've been able to successfully play me. And not that I didn't play a part in the divide in the relationship between me and my family, but at the same time, that the root of that and the foundation of that was him, not me.
Yeah.
And so I just sit back, and now I'm looking at everybody. And so when you say you're going to win, I was thinking small. I was thinking the court case.
Never think small.
But losing the court case, and to your credit, and this is what I wanted to say to y'all, to your credit, losing the court case is what actually brought the blessings. Because losing the court case was when I was like, just shut up. Shut up. Just be quiet. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Make the best decisions for yourself, your health, your son, your finances, your evolution. Tap back in spirit. So I'm back to observing the Sabbath. I'm back to getting on my knees, folding my hands, praying. I'm back to Houston and all that debauchery. And then I came home to the catalytic converters being stolen. I'm not even gonna hold you. From the minute I checked in at the airport, everything was wrong. Even on the way home, I didn't even have an itinerary on a first class flight that I had purchased with a confirmation number.
Yeah.
Everything went wrong, from the Ubers taking forever to get into the airport to me finally getting in my car, me pulling up. My cousin's assistant had moved the car. I didn't see the car. I thought it was stolen. Starting the car, thinking I had blown up. Because I told you, remember, the noise was so loud. I was like, did I just explode? Am I dead? Am I here? Like, no, literally. So then I had to go pick up my son, get up at the crack of dawn, get him to school, get back to my cousin, slid under the car, realized my cats were stolen, waiting for the police. So I was like, you know what?
It's crazy. It's too much. It's too much.
I'm a firm believer in God, right?
Absolutely.
And we know that. And so that, and you do, and I'm also a firm believer in what you do. And I feel like the right light workers and root workers believe in God, right?
Absolutely.
Whether you call him Allah, whether you call him Buddha, whether you study the Quran, whatever it is, right? And so that was for me just God and the spirits just telling me that's not the type of stuff that you're supposed to be involved in.
Period.
And when I think about it, when I used to live that life, People would get on here and be like, oh, you're always complaining. Something's always wrong with you. You're the problem. You know what? Y'all niggas was right. But the minute I disassociated myself from that and focused and went quiet publicly and got to work and rerouted and regrounded myself, going back into that environment, God was like, I removed you from that.
Everything fell off.
I broke, and not only that, I blessed you, I broke you, and I gave you another chance.
Yes.
I gave you a financial revival. I gave you a public revival. I gave you, even though it didn't come in the form of winning in court, I gave you a winning shot outside of that, but I had to break you here. I had to break you there. And then I had to bless you, and I had to cleanse you of your iniquities, and I had to clothe you in your new garments, and you went right back to the same environment around the same people that I blessed and broke you and removed you from. Yeah. This is what happens. When you're not focused on the things that I've placed in front of you, don't expect to go
it's going to change
and step outside of what I've given you, taught you, blessed you, and broken you with, and then think you're going to come back here full of filth, negative energy, lack of exhaustion, and think that you're just going to pick up where you left off and thrive. Now I have to bless you, break you, and give you all over again. But that's
Yes, I love this. Yeah, and you see it for what it is. So I don't even need to help you. I love it. I love it. Look at you.
It's people like you.
Baby.
But it's people like you who don't judge me for saying I have the dreams. I see the visions. I get the feeling. I knew when I went to the airport, Satin, to leave. I missed the first flight.
You told me that. Yes.
Remember, I was on the phone with Delta on my way. I hung up and I was like, I just need to get to the ticket counter. The lady I was on the phone with reticketed me for the next day, which wasn't right. And so they reticketed me for that day at 6:30 p.m. and wiped out my whole itinerary, didn't reissue my return flight.
Lord.
Everything crazy goes down in Houston. I finally get to the airport to come home. I'm so excited to get to my car, get my kid. I landed at 5:30. I didn't get to Cameron until 10 o'clock p.m.
Jeez.
Everything from the time I took off to the time I got to the airport, and they were like, do you have a confirmation number? We don't see your reservation.
Yeah, that was more than enough for you to know that, hey, something wrong here. Maybe I need to, step back because something wrong here. You had too many messages.
And I took my sage with me.
You did. You did.
I took my sage with me, and I was like, let's sage the bun. Because, baby, this is the last day. And before we get out of here, I rebuke it. I rebuke it. No.
Yes, period.
And what's crazy before I get out of here, because my phone is going to die. I saved that day. And and even though I play, it's on my page. I saved that day, and even though I play that night, it's the last night. I got this. I had to go to the bathroom. I had security, and instead of having him walk me to the bathroom, I had him walk me to the elevator. I went to the bathroom upstairs. My anxiety was through the fucking roof, and I couldn't. I didn't know why. I wore sneakers that night, not heels. And I was like, I started to sweat. I was short of breath, and I had to go to the bathroom. So going to the bathroom was the way out. But as I'm coming back down, one of my cousins calls me and goes, a fight just broke out. Meet us at the bar.
Get out.
I was anxious. I had to go.
You felt that energy.
I just felt it, and I didn't know why I felt it. So we went back in. And I was like, I think we should be okay. Normally, I'm really good at this, at picking up. But I think that was the one thing for the night. We get back in, and then one of the cousins goes, why is everybody running? And I look behind me, and everybody's running. And I said, I don't know, but we're running too. Let's go. And we ran. We ran. And it turned out it ended up being a whole brawl. So my anxiety the first time, I acknowledged it. Went to the bathroom. It was a fight. And I'm like, okay, that must have been why my anxiety was up. Now my anxiety was back down. I was good. And then we get back in less than 5 minutes, a whole nother brawl. So I'm like, not paying attention. That first thing was get the fuck out and don't come back.
Period. Yes. And you ain't get that message because you want to have fun.
Right. And I'm the one that gave everybody the pep talk. It's the last night. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just focus on each other. Focus on having fun. Let's block out the negative energy. And that happened.
Yeah. You always got to listen. You always have to listen.
And never sage. And that was the day I saged, y'all. And she blessed my sage. I prayed before I saged. Me and my cousin, we prayed.
Aww.
And then I saged, and that happened. And that's just one more sign. He was talking to me, and I was worried about the worldly and fulfilling the desires of the flesh, even though I told myself that's not what it was. It was just
the spirit.
We were here, we were booked, everything had been going wrong, and I was like, you know what, let's take back our power, let's stand in our divine femininity, and let's just have each other. That was my thought process. But everything that was leading up to that, and then the anxiety attack, it was like, I've been showing you, and you've been ignoring me from night one until now. Now let me kick it up a notch. And you ignored me, so now let me take it a step
now further. You're not gonna be able to.
Ain't no reservation to come back. Ain't no fucking catalytic converters. Yeah, I snatched that. Now let me overwhelm you with business and things to recenter your focus now that you're home. So I didn't have time to answer the phone. Labor Day is tomorrow. I don't got time to make plans. I have my son. I had, like I said, the police report, the insurance, finding the parts. I haven't had time to focus on the outside. The book edits. I'm behind on that.
Oh no! We got to get it together.
The edit. It's like, so he definitely, you know what I'm saying? He definitely sat my ass back down.
I love it.
And I love it and I hate it because it's a financial burden. But that's my fault. Fulfilling the flesh and focused on worldly desires. Yeah. And it's like when you're a mom, I'm a mom. When your kids get out of pocket, you got to show them who's in control, right?
Period.
That might look like grounding. That might look like popping them in the mouth for being smart. That might look like taking away the phone, taking away the keys, taking away the PlayStation, whatever it is, whatever your disciplinary actions and methods are. But metaphorically, it's a smackdown, right? So that was like I got to smack you back down. I got to give you a whooping.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got to show you that you don't run this. And when you stray away from my teachings, this is what happens. Pure chaos. Yeah. You had no business being over there in the first fucking place.
And that's the thing. Change is never going to come from a place of comfort. It's going to be uncomfortable. It might shake your ass up, especially if you're fighting the change, it's just going to make it 10 times harder.
Right.
10 times harder. Because the blessings want to come to you, but they're probably sitting there waiting for you to be ready. And if you're never ready, the change is going to happen. It's just going to happen. Whether you agree with it or not.
I think people pray, people come to you, and then there's no hustle behind the prayer.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem, too. They just sit on their ass and expect.
You don't just go see a root worker or a light worker. You don't get a reading. You don't read your Bible, pray, go to church, whatever your spiritual cocktail is that works for you, and then wake up tomorrow and it's there. No, you got to get up and apply the hustle to the prayer.
Let it work. There's like those people that want to like find a mate, but they don't ever go outside.
Remember that was me. I was like, bitch, I don't. I'm hoping that he's at Bed. Remember, I was like, I'm hoping he's at Whole Foods, Target, Bed Bath and Beyond, Home Depot, Home Goods, Tuesday Morning, Harbor Freight, Pet Boys. Maybe
you gotta get out.
Maybe he's dropping his car off at the mechanic same time as me.
But you never know.
You never know. But it was like, if I don't go to them places, I'm never gonna find them because I don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, is Amazon gonna drop them off, or what?
Yeah. You have to get
maybe he's the Amazon delivery man. I don't know, but
I don't know about that.
But at this point, he's gonna have to be dropped off on my doorstep the way that I move.
No, you're gonna get out and we're gonna bring him forth, and we're gonna make it happen.
Amen, honey.
Period.
Well, y'all make sure y'all follow this new page. We're gonna work on getting the original page back.
Yes.
Okay, y'all are in these comments like really going in on me.
So y'all tell Mama I'm gonna go outside. What? Tell me I didn't see her put the waist snatchers on her stomach. Waist snatchers?
Yeah, when I was working out to get rid of the belly.
So why is she asking about that?
No, that person is in defense of me. Somebody else has been attacking me the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been reading.
Yeah.
I haven't even read. I'm sorry, my YouTube. I'll be here a little bit. Hold on, guys. But
I know you're live on your other platform. I hope they heard my testimony. That's what I was like asking.
I hope they heard it too. I don't know. Have you guys heard? Did you hear Moniece? YouTube, did you hear her? TikTok, did you hear her?
But if not, leave this up. Yeah, save it, leave it up, and then I'll repost it on my story. And then yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Love you tons.
I love you.
Bye.
Get some rest, girl.
I gotta mom it up. But I'm gonna rest.
Okay.
All
right, my love. Bye.
Bye.